Hello, Faiza. I hope you're enjoying your lunch break.
Yes, I am. And I decided to come meet you here to learn more about animals before the lunch break is over.
Great! Now that you're here, let us pick up from where we stopped the last time. Let's learn about birds. Birds are animals that their bodies are covered with feathers. Birds produce their young by laying eggs and hatching them. They are also warm-blooded animals. Birds have long pointy things on their mouth called beaks, which they use to pick up their food when they are eating. Some birds move about by flying using their wings. Other birds, like the chicken, cannot fly. Instead, they move from one place to another by walking. Some birds are social animals and they move and look for food in groups. Examples of birds are chickens, weaver birds, sparrows, ducks, turkeys, doves, vultures, eagles, ostrich, and many others. Another type of animals we'll talk about are reptiles. Reptiles are cold-blooded animals that have their bodies covered with scales. Animals like lizards, wall gecko, crocodile, and snakes are examples of reptiles. Some, like turtles and tortoises, have shells. All reptiles are cold-blooded animals, and this means that their body cannot produce the heat they need to survive. They get the heat their body needs by staying in the sun to warm their body. Reptiles also produce their young by laying eggs. Let us now talk about fishes. Fishes are also animals. I'm sure you've seen a fish before, right?
Yes, I have. I have also eaten fish at home.
That's good. Now, let's catch a fish. Now, this is a fish called tilapia. Fishes live inside water. They do everything they need to survive inside water. This includes feeding and moving from one place to another. But fishes do not move like humans or insects. They swim inside water using body parts called fins. Fishes also have something that covers their body called scales. Scales also protect their body. Take a closer look. They are the tiny marks that you see here on this fish. But not all fishes have scales. Some fishes lay and hatch their eggs, while some others hatch their eggs inside their body and their babies come out fully formed from the female fish. Some animals that we have in our school farm can be stored or preserved even after they die. Now, let us go over to the science laboratory so that I can show you how we can preserve the body of this tilapia fish. Hand me over the container with the fish. First, we need to kill the fish. To do that, we'll get it from water and place it in this pan. And then, pour this chemical called formalin on the fish. We'll leave the fish inside the formalin. Go back to the class and come back after school hours to continue.
Why?
This is because we need to leave the fish inside formalin chemical for some hours. This will make the chemical to penetrate the body of the fish and stop it from spoiling.
Okay.
Let us go back to the class. Welcome back. Let us continue from where we stopped. It is over 2 hours since we poured the chemical on the fish. Let me remove the dead fish from the chemical and return the chemical back to the bottle. Now, we will rinse the dead fish with water to remove excess formalin chemical from the body of the fish.
After that, what next?
We will take this clean glass jar and measure a small amount of this chemical called glycerin and pour it into the glass jar, just like this. Then, we will pour a large amount of this chemical called alcohol into the glass jar too. After that, we will use forceps to transfer the fish into the glass jar containing glycerin and alcohol. Now that we're done, all that is left is for us to cover the glass jar, label it, and keep it in the cupboard over there. With this, the fish can stay for a very long time. When we want to learn about the body of a fish later in the future, we will just bring out the fish from the glass jar and learn about it. We don't need to kill another fish all over again.
Wow! That is so cool!
Now, let us clean up this place and go home. Test section. Question 1. Animals with feathers and beaks are called option A, fishes, option B, reptiles, option C, birds. The correct answer is option C, birds. Question 2. The body of reptiles and fishes are covered with option A, hairs, option B, scales, option C, fur. The correct answer is option B, scales. Today, we've learned that birds have their body covered with feathers. They have wings. They move from one place to another by flying, and they give birth to their babies by laying eggs. Reptiles are cold-blooded animals. Their bodies are covered with scales or shell. They also give birth to babies by laying eggs. Fishes live in water. They swim around inside water using their fins. That's all for now. See you next time. Bye-bye.